Hey guys, this is Kelly with Priority Farm Journal. Okay, so for this video, I just wanted to go through my 12-month planner and show you how I utilize the extra pages in it. Side note, I normally film super early in the morning or at night, so it's pretty quiet here, but right now I'm filming during the day, and so my kids are up and playing just in the other room, and you might hear the cats and dogs, and I need to go out and feed the cow and the sheep, so they're probably going to be making noises too, yelling at me to come feed them. So if you hear any extra noise, that's just my life happening in the background. So anyways, here's my 12-month. What I'm going to do is slide it out so I can just mess with it more and more easily show you what I have going on here. I'm going to scoot this out of the way. Okay, so here's my 12-month. I have it all tabbed up for quick reference, which works for me. So in between each month, you'll have 4 pages, and you can choose if they're going to be lined, dot grid, blank. I feel like there's other choices that I'm forgetting, but I mean, oh, there's like a graph paper one that I got before. But anyways, I chose the lined this time because that's just what I needed and was more practical for me. So here's how I use the in-between month pages, and then you're also going to have some in the back, and I'll show you that too. These are just ideas, because sometimes, like for me, I know I'm like, what am I going to use those pages for? I don't want to waste them. I want to utilize them in a practical way that's going to help me. So this is what I landed on. That's worked well for me. So I'm showing you February where I don't have anything yet because certain things might end up being personal. So on the first page, I put prayers. And a lot of times, like when somebody asks me to pray for them, well, a habit I'm trying to be in is just praying for them right then and there, but I also want to write it down. Or we have an app for our church, so if somebody posts a prayer, I'll try to write it here to keep it in mind. And then I'll go ahead and certain days write it in that day so that I'm consistently carrying it over and continuing to pray for that. But also, during our women's Bible study, we all like write down little prayers and pass it to the person next to us. So when I get those, I'll just clip it in like this one right here. So I always know where to find them, and they're not like thrown in my purse and all over the place. And then this is what most people call their gratitude section or gratitude journal. I call it my Thank You Jesus page. And so I have all the days of the month numbered here. And then each day I'll just write something I'm thankful for. Most months, this actually happens to have exactly 28, which worked out perfect for February. But most months obviously have more than that. So what I just do is on the weekend, I'll put them next to each other. So like if Saturday was the 5th, then I would just put the 6th here and then continue on 7th, 8th, 9th. And then the next weekend that pops up, they would each just get half a line. So then it has enough room, but it still makes sense to me. I know the doubled up ones are weekends. I can kind of find where I'm at better because, you know, honestly, some days we just forget and we'll miss a day. So that is what I'm doing for that. And I really like it. It's simple. It's not overwhelming. It's not hidden somewhere else where I'm going to forget about it. It's right there. And then it's also kind of cool because you have it like all in one spot. So you can kind of like at the end of the year, look back at the prayers and see what God's done. Look back at all the different things you're grateful for. Or also, if you're having a rough day, or you're feeling down, you can just go back and look at all the things you're thankful for and kind of get a new perspective. So that's kind of awesome about having it all in one place. Then for now, what I'm doing is I have a page for YouTube and a page for Instagram. And for YouTube, I'm writing the names of the different videos, and then I didn't put my little hearts here. Well, normally I had been doing the dot marker and just dotting them so I have a little place to do a check. But I'm just gonna draw a heart in front of them and then color it in once I've done each thing for the video. So that's kind of just to keep track of it. And then for Instagram, I just have different things I'm gonna do for reels. I haven't decided. I mean, I know some people are organized and like write down different things they're gonna post, but I just kind of like take pictures as I like something and randomly post it. I'm not really like consistent or planned out with that. So I'm probably gonna continue doing that, and here I'll just be for like reels or different random like ideas or things that I'm gonna do. I don't know, we'll see. That's what it is for now. And every in between each month is gonna be the same. It's gonna be that, unless I decide to redo things. So then you'll see right here, I put a tab because this is where the final extra pages are. And here is how I used mine. So I have certain rooms where, okay, I have these checklists that I have in this folder, like for each room. It's to help the kids, but also kind of to help me. And there's daily things that need to be done, and then weekly and monthly. For the rooms that I specifically do by myself, but honestly, my older daughter's been helping a lot more with a lot of these too. She has other rooms that she does, but anyways, for the ones I'm mainly responsible for, I have this whole page is the daily for the different rooms that I need to kind of keep on track of. And how I have it is I have it like just like a loop schedule, if you know what that is. I pretty much just have all the stuff written down for the daily, and as I do something, I just move this paper clip onto the next thing. That way, if I have to stop and grade a test or help someone with math, because we homeschool and I have 5 kids, or if I have to stop and throw a load of laundry in or make lunch, whatever pops up, stuff is always popping up throughout the day, then I can just stop wherever I'm at and easily pick back up and know what I've gotten done so far. Do I always finish this whole thing in a day? No, not often. But that's the goal, and at least I can regularly get through this stuff, and then once I get to the bottom, just start back up at the top. Now, this is the weekly stuff for those rooms. A little more in depth, and I do the same thing, just slide it down as I do the next one. Ideally, I wrote this down for myself. Ideally, I would do 4 per day. And if I did 4 of these a day, then within a week, I would get all these done. Okay, let me try to cover that because that's got people's personal information. I'll put a sticker sheet, that's what I'll do. I should have planned ahead, but you know. Okay, this is the monthly stuff. Do I always get to it monthly? No, but like I said, it's the plan. It's on the ideal month this would happen. So this is the monthly for all those same rooms. And ideally, I would do 1 of these per day, and that would mean I would make it through this whole loop in a month, and all these things would get done once a month. That's the goal. But, you know, life happens. So then I have these last few pages, which I can't show you because it has people's names and numbers, but that's where I write it. I have a page for Sunday first service, a page for Sunday second service, and a page for Wednesday night Bible study. And then I have it broken down into first Sunday and first Wednesday of the month, second Sunday, all the way through. And in each of those sections, I have at least one person's name and number written. So then that's the one time a month that they help with hospitality and bring something. So that's what I am currently using those back pages for. I know that's not going to be helpful to very many people, but you might have something else that you have to organize. I don't know what, anything. It's blank pages. You can do whatever you want to, but whether you're a teen mom or whether you have some other ministry that you're involved in, or if you wanted to just keep important numbers there of certain people, or I don't know, there's like a million things you could do, but you have a few pages back there to utilize that way. And I still have one page left, but I feel like this year I'm utilizing the extra pages a lot better and in a more practical way. I didn't really use them that much before. I did have a different cleaning loop schedule, similar but different. So I still have that going on. I just tweaked it to make it more efficient for me and more simple for me. That's what I need. But I feel like I'm using the in between the month 4 pages a lot better. So that's just an idea for you on how you might want to use your 12-month, but I have to have a 12-month for forward planning. I highly recommend it, and it's good for tracking stuff. Not to be too TMI, but obviously I wasn't good at it. I need to go back and put in the stickers, but I track when it's that time of month and like the flow and everything, just so I can look back and know like when it's coming back up, or you know, when to be aware of moodiness. Whatever, you know, that's something you can track. Also, she goes under homeschool with me. She's on Instagram and probably on Facebook too. I'm not really on Facebook anymore, but she had a rad idea about, and I love this idea. She had a rad idea about tracking when she was intimate with her husband. And I think that's a great idea because I am like a huge proponent of ladies, go have sex with your husband. It's a gift that we were given by God, and we need to not squander it, but enjoy it. That's what he gave it to us for. But I love that idea, and that's going to make some people blush, but whatever. It's a great idea, and I think I'm going to start doing that. I think I might just draw in a little heart or something. So yeah, I was like, I love that idea, but I was like, I don't think I need to track it. I think we're doing pretty good. But my husband's like, that's a great idea. You should totally track it. So I think I might start doing that. So thank you for that idea. And anything I've kind of shown you, the clips and these different tags and stuff, I will link in the description box below. And I think that's it. So I hope that helped you. Thank you so much for joining me again today, and we'll see you next time on the farm. Bye.